Chelsea is in the news again this week because we have done something that is just, a Chelsea thing. When they say it's a Chelsea thing, it means that this is something that only Chelsea can do. There are things that Chelsea Football Club does, and I look at it, I'm like, no other club can pull these stunts, no other club can do this stuff and get away with it. But Chelsea Football Club will definitely do it and it'll be okay. Guess what? This isn't breaking news. I didn't come with breaking news. I came with a news that you already have heard of very, very seriously. It's been in the news for the past 2 days now. Since yesterday, we've been hearing that Frank Lampard is coming back to Chelsea as caretaker manager, interim coach up until the end of the season. It came as a shock actually when it was first reported yesterday afternoon by Fabrizio. I think was it Fabrizio that reported that stuff first, or Matt Law, one of them. I just now saw it on social media and I'm like, really? But today it is a done deal. Frank Lampard is back at Chelsea. All right, and we are excited to have him. Why? Because once a blue, forever a blue. Frank is family, he is our person. But then having him back as a coach, I really want to know what you think about that. You who is watching this video, if you are a Chelsea fan, even if you're not a Chelsea fan, please drop your opinion. What do you think about Frank Lampard coming back to Chelsea as interim coach until the end of the season? I would say that somebody who had 84 games in charge as manager of Chelsea at some point, he had 84 games, he won 44, drew 15 and lost 25. I don't think that is so bad a record, okay, given the fact that Frank Lampard did not have the caliber of players that we have currently, and the caliber of players I've been able to have over the past couple of months, over the past couple of years as well, that since he left Chelsea, because he left and took over, and then Graham Potter. So over this period, over this span of time, I know that he didn't really have as much players as we do now, or that is just the excuse that some Frank Lampard loyalists were making for him at the time. So do you really agree that Frankie did not have the resources to actually do very well at Chelsea? He did not really have those amazing players to used to achieve his goals at Chelsea? Do you really believe so? But whatever it is you think about re-employing Frank Lampard as interim coach, please write down in the comment section. So Frank is back. Like I said, I really do not have a serious problem with that. I do not have a problem with that. In fact, I think it's a great idea. Because now we would have to calm down and employ a good manager. We should not just rush into it like they were already, like I was already feeling like we're trying to do, with the whole gist going around that they were trying to employ Julian Nagelsmann, Enrique. I just feel like Chelsea needs to calm down, take a deep breath, and then appoint a manager who they feel is good enough to manage this team of young players. So we need somebody like Frank to come and steady the ship for now, because he is a blue legend. Definitely, I feel like most of those players would definitely be happy to have him back. Players like Mason Mount, Pulisic, Kai Havertz. I mean, he was the one who brought them to Chelsea Football Club. Reece James as well, and Amanda Broya. Players like that will be very happy to have Lampard back in the squad as their leader. So let's see what they can achieve. We have 9 games to go till the end of the season, right? I think 9 games. So until the season is over, who knows, we might just be able to win all 9 games, given that Frank Lampard won 44 games out of 84 played. All right, so I feel like he might do well and bring us up a bit on the table. I'm not really expecting much, because I feel like this season is gone already. I'm not really expecting too much, but hopefully would be lucky enough to get the best out of Frank Lampard. And like I said, there are some players that will benefit from his return to Chelsea. I know that for these players, they wouldn't mind at all. And some people are already beginning to say, yeah, it's okay, we prefer Lampard to Graham Potter, actually, because I mean, it's Lampard, and Graham Potter seems to not just have a clue on what to do with Chelsea Football Club. So how do you feel about Frankie being reappointed as manager of Chelsea? That is the question I have. So a lot of reactions with Frank rejoining Chelsea. Lampard, this is Chelsea Football Club. We don't want to be 11th position. That is what he had to say. All right. So on his message for the fans, I'm very thankful for the ones that are delighted. For the ones that are not, I'll do my utmost to get a team they are proud of. I have played here for 13 years. All right. Coached here, incredible moments. From the moment they've been a huge support. Okay. He also said we want to win as many games as we can. Simple answer, it's more complicated than that. Big games ahead of us, but we'll have to have a belief. I have a huge belief, and I'll tell them that today. Apparently, he had his first training session as soon as he got to Chelsea, as soon as he signed his contracts and everything. He already went to training. Hopefully I'll be able to find training pictures to attach to this video. I can't wait. I'll be going back to social media to source for those pictures. Let's see if I can add them to this video before I would post this particular clip that I'm making. All right, so he also said when they asked him about whether he will stay or help his cause to stay if he wins the Champions League, he said he will pack that to the side and focus on the job at hand. He's not even thinking about what would happen should he win the Champions League. And I feel like, yeah, who knows, he could win the Champions League and the board will ask him to just stay and keep coaching the team. He's a blue, his family, so you could just I actually just want a coach that could. That was what I was saying Thomas Tuchel as. Forgive me for bringing him up again, but I saw Tuchel as a daddy, somebody that was so blue already that he could have stayed for 5, 6, 7 years with this team. That was how I was saying Thomas Tuchel. So if Frank Lampard is going to be that person who is going to come and grow with this team, they are young players. They have 7 years, 6 years, 8 years contracts ahead of them, and who knows the effect that Frankie coming back to Chelsea would have on players like Mason Mount. He might actually influence Mason staying back at the club. Mason is having this contract issue at the moment, whether to stay for 7 years or to just stay for 3 years or to just stay for 4 years. Speculations here and there. Is it the salary they are offering him? Is it the contract they are offering him? What is Mason's problem really with signing a new contract to remain at Chelsea? We do not know at the moment. We're not very, very sure of what the problem is, but I feel like Frankie coming back to Chelsea would probably have some kind of effect on Mason probably resigning the contract to stay at Chelsea, and I wouldn't mind at all because Mason is so dear to my heart. I don't want Chelsea to lose him. Some say Mason should be sold. He's not in form at the moment. But come on. Talking about Mason Mount here. Please. Come on. They are just players that you should not want to sell. Like, let him stay. If Frankie stayed for 13 years, Mason should also stay for 10 years. 13 years is that kind of player. And he deserves it. What do you think, guys? Anyway, this is all I have to share with you as far as, Chelsea Football Club is concerned at the moment. We'll be facing Wolves next this weekend. Hopefully we can get a win out of Frank's formation. So let's just see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how everything unfolds for us and for Lampard up until the end of the season. But what are your thoughts? To share your thoughts in the comments. Are you happy that Frankie is back at Chelsea, or are you not happy about it? How does it generally make you feel? Are you like, what can we do? We do not have a choice. Let's just manage Lampard. He's better than Potter. Like I've seen some people say, I've seen it in the comments of different Chelsea pages, of different football pages. Lampard is actually better than Potter. We will take Lampard over Potter. Yes, we prefer Lampard to Potter. So what is your own take on this issue at hand at the moment? Drop your comment. And I want to say a very big thank you to everyone who has subscribed newly to this channel. Thank you so much. I looked at the channel like yesterday, I'm like seeing 167 subscribers from 150 the day before yesterday. I'm like, oh really, we're growing, our small community is growing. Thank you guys so much. That is one thing I want to say. And the second thing I want to say is, to those of you who are making really nice suggestions, thank you so much. I would put every of these things into consideration. Okay, bringing in other Chelsea fans to talk about Chelsea Football Club together. Like, let me not just be the only one talking about stuff here and there. I would consider doing that ASAP. I would find a way to do that. Forgive me for not doing it already. I have a 9 to 5 that I do, so that's why most of the time I get to record late. Like, it feels as if, okay, the whole story or the whole breaking news or the whole update has passed me by before I will now bring for free now bring it to your ears. It's not intentional. It's because I have a 9 to 5. I go to work, then I come back, then I make my videos. Okay, so I would also try and find time to probably go out to different viewing centers where people watch ball, where people watch games, and see if there are any Chelsea fans that I can talk to, rub minds with, as to what is happening with our dear club. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your love. Keep sharing these videos, keep liking, and keep telling your friends to come and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because our YouTube channel now, it's a family now. We're growing slowly but surely. It will become bigger, and I'll never forget our days of humble beginning. All right, thank you so much. My name is Frida Akams, and this is Frida Akams Sports, and I'll see you in my next video. Up the Chelsea, up Blues. Welcome Lampard. We are happy to have you because you're family after all. Thank you guys. Have a great day ahead. Bye.